Assalamu alaikum. Hope you all are fine. It's our first video of grade 7, chapter number 7, D1 Maths. Today we will talk about sequences number pattern. Number pattern means the value in which pattern comes in a sequence. We will talk about sequence. As in exercise number 7a, we have to write the terms and the rules of sequence and next to terms. This is the question basic level. Basic level means the level which is easier and we can do easily. Question number 1. For each of the following sequences, state a rule and write down the next two terms. I'll solve one for you, then you will solve others by yourself. As part A, 14, 19, 24, 29, 34 and so on. This is a sequence or number pattern is given. We have to find first the difference between the values or the numbers. Then we will write here the next two terms. First, we will check what's the difference between first two terms. 14 plus 5, it gives 19. It means if we add 5 in the term 1, we get 19, which is the second term. Again, this is the second term. If we add 5, 19 plus 5, it gives 24. Now again, next term, we will add 5. So there is a difference between terms 5. If we add 5, we get the next term. Again, when we add 5, we get 29 plus 5, it's 34. Now we will add 5 and get next term which we have to find. 34 plus 5, it gives 39. Now again add plus 5. So we get 39 plus 5, 44. Then we will write the rule. The rule is we add 5. We start from add 5 to each term to get the next term. As we have find the next two terms, because in questions we have to write the next two terms. So the next two terms are 34 and 44. We also write here the next two terms are two terms are 39 and 44. In the same way, you will solve question number 1 of the basic level as well as question number 2 of the intermediate level and advanced level. Question number 2 is also very easy. You have to find next two terms. You will just find next two terms. There is no need to write rules. I think it's so easy. You can easily solve. Now question 3, advanced level. It's little bit difficult to find the sequence because the sequence in the values or the numbers are little bit changed. Like in part A, the values are given -5, -7, -11, -19. It's not the same, but there should be some rule that how can we find the next term. -7, -11, -19, -35, and so on. These are the terms. -5, when we add -2, or we can subtract -2, then we get -7. Again, -7, -4, it gets -11. 4 when we multiply by 2 we get 8, and 8 multiplied by 2 we get 16. Means here the difference is when we multiply by 2 and get the number, like 2 multiplied by 2 we get 4, and again 4 multiplied by 2 we get 8, and so on, but in minus terms. As when we add -2 in -5 we get -7. Now 2 into 2 4, means we multiply -2 by 2 we get -4. -4 added in -7 we get -11. Now 4 multiplied by 2 we get -8. Now -8 and -11 gets, it gives -19. Now -19, to get the next term we will subtract -16, which get by 8 multiplying -8 multiplying by 2 we get -16. The next term again -16 multiplied by 2 we get the next term 67. Now again 32 multiplied by 2 64 with minus sign. Now add 67 and 64 we get 131. So the next terms which we have to be find will be -67 and -131. In part B we add numbers like 1 plus 0 1, 1 plus 1 2, 2 plus 1 3, 3 plus 2 5. We will add the previous number to get the next term. In C part, 4, 16, 34, 64, 100. As if we keenly observe, 4 is the square of 2, 16 is the square of 4, 36 is the square of 6, and 64 is the square of 8, and 100 is the square of 10. We can say that these are the squares of even numbers. So when we find out next two terms, next even number of 10 will be 12. The square of 12 is 144, and the square of 14. After 12 we take 14 because 14 is also the even number. It gives 196. So next two terms will be 144 and 196, which are the squares of the even numbers. Next, 1 minus 8, 27, minus 64, 125. 1 is the cube of 1 and -8 is the cube of -2. As they are sequence of the values and the terms is, they have taken first positive, negative, but not the simple. These are the cubes of the numbers. 1 is the cube of 1, -8 is the cube of -2, 27 is the cube of 3. 64 is the cube of minus 4. 125 is the cube of 5. Now we have to find the next term. It would be minus 216. Minus 216 is the cube of minus 6. Then next term 343, which is the cube of 7. So we have to find these values. Next terms are minus 216 and 343. In part E, 1, 3, 9, 27. 3, when we multiply the next term with the previous one, 3 multiplied by 3, 3. We multiply all the terms by 3. 3 multiplied by 3, 9. 9 multiplied by 3, 27. As 1 multiplied by 3, 3. 3 multiplied by 3, 9. 9 multiplied by 3, 27. And 27 multiplied by 3, get 81. And then 81 multiplied by 3, 243. So 81 and 243 are the next two terms of part E. 7A is complete. Now exercise 7B.